Hey guys, IceWire here, and today I'm taking a moment to chat about some little hidden gems that I found while watching E3 this year. The event has been and gone, but these games are still fresh in my mind, and I want to take a moment to chat about them and maybe bring a little bit more attention to them. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. First up is a game called After Party. Now, After Party has been developed by Night School Studios, who previously made the game Oxenfree, which is one of my favourite games from 2016. In fact, it was my favourite game from 2016. But back to After Party. The story of the game goes like this. You play as Milo and Lola, two best friends who have recently died. They wind up down under in the fiery pits of hell and could be facing eternity there. But there's a way out. Outdrink Satan in a drinking contest and they go home scot-free. Now, the one thing I love about this game, just straight off the bat, is the art design. It's done beautifully, almost in an abstract way. While the areas you find yourself in are dark and dingy, it's still gorgeous and vibrant in its own way with how they've done the lighting and the colours. With the story, I think the idea of taking part in a drinking contest with the devil sounds both hilarious and brilliant, and I'm completely down for it. Just imagine it, a drinking contest with Satan. Bloody brilliant! And something else that I like about this that I appreciated in Oxenfree is the dialogue. Usually when there's teenagers or young adults around the age of 20 in games, the dialogue can be rather cringy. But in Oxenfree and After Party's cases, it feels very casual and natural. The conversations between characters just flow like any other conversation would, and they feel like how actual young people talk. So, props to Night School Studios for that. Next up, we have The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Set in the same universe as Life is Strange, you play as 10-year-old Chris, who has big dreams of being a superhero. And like his dreams, Chris also has a big imagination that takes him on all sorts of adventures and shenanigans. But on one particular regular old Saturday, something interesting happens. Now, the first thing that caught my attention about this game is that, well, it's free. And hey, who doesn't like free stuff? But what draws my interest to this game is that we're playing as a kid with a big imagination. Now, we've all been children, unless you're some type of weird alien robot. And we've all played make-believe in the playground at school, at home in our rooms with all our toys. And there's something really wholesome about a game exploring that sort of thing. It tugs on the heartstrings. Don't Nod have a way with storytelling. We've seen that in Life is Strange with Chloe and Max's story, and very recently, their newest title, Vampire. So whatever story they're planning to tell in Captain Spirit, well, it may be a short one, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. And hey, sometimes we just need a little dash of wholesomeness in our lives, even in gaming. Now, there were a lot of big league games shown during the Sony conference, like The Last of Us Part 2, Death Stranding, and Spider-Man. But there was something else that stood out to me, a little game called Control. In this game, you take control... I am so sorry. You take control of Jessie Faden, a young lady with a troubled and mysterious past. Jessie becomes the new director of the Bureau of Control, an organization that researches and fights against a supernatural force called the Hiss. What I like about Control immediately is the telekinetic powers Jessie appears to have. I am a huge fan of telekinesis. It's a superpower that I've always found really fascinating and badass. I would love to have telekinesis in real life. That would be so handy and so fun. The gameplay looks very smooth, and I like the mix of gunplay and telekinetics in combat. It makes the game feel and look fast-paced and fun. Another bonus point is you get to play as a female. With my personal preferences in gaming, if I get the opportunity to play as a woman, I'll take it. It's why I love RPGs with character creators. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing as men as well. I enjoy playing as Geralt in the Witcher games. I adore playing as Joel in The Last of Us. He is one of my favourite characters just of all time now. And I found BJ to be a fun, badass character in the new Colossus. But you know, sometimes you just want to be a lady. Overall, I think Control looks really, really great, and I cannot wait to see more of it and get my hands on it eventually when it comes out. Now this one, I was only made aware of very recently. So, Maneater is an open world action RPG where you play as, and I shit you not, a shark. Yep, a shark. A bull shark, to be specific. Ever wanted to be Jaws, Bruce from Finding Nemo? Well, you can live your cold-blooded fishy dreams in this game. You're on a quest for revenge after a human kills your mother and leaves your little baby shark self for dead. Explore the open seas of the Gulf Coast and eat all of those pesky swimmers and surfers and avenge poor mama shark. May she rest in fishy heaven. Now this game, while I believe it's on PC only, I would play the crap out of it. It's a shark RPG. There's skill trees. Skill trees. And you're a fucking shark. You can evolve different parts of your body to be a better aquatic killing machine. Now, I don't think I need to go on much further than that. It's a unique game, that's for damn sure. And eventually when I do upgrade my PC to be a bit better and handle some more stuff, I would love to get my hands on this and play. Because you get to be a shark! Dude! Finally, but not least, we have Greedfall. Now, Greedfall is an interesting title. It's set in the 17th century with a mix of colonialism and magic. You play as a human with neutral ties, and you can either ally yourself with the local native elves, or join up with the colonial forces and conquer the land. But there are creatures that guard the land and protect the elves, so if you're going to go the colonial route, you'll have to go through them first if you want to do that. It was announced sometime last year, but the teaser was very vague. Now that we have a better look at this title and what it's going to be like, I think the game looks really neat. It's given me some major Witcher 3 vibes, especially with the supernatural elements and creatures we see in this particular trailer. And I think overall that's what draws me to Greedfall as a whole. Now in this game, I believe you'll get to be able to make your own choices, create your own character so you can be male or female, and there's even some romance in this, so you know, if you're missing your BioWare romances, maybe Greedfall will hook you up. And those are all of my E3 hidden gems. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think of my choices in this list and some others that you may have as well. As always, just let me know your thoughts down in those comments below. And if you like this, be sure to hit the like button, and you think if I deserve it at all, consider subscribing. Do consider checking out my Patreon, as it fuels everything you guys get to see on the channel, and it helps me be able to provide more variety in regards to content. Now, of course, a huge thank you to my current patrons. They, of course, are Cosmoronic, Nicholas Montoya, Caroline Richardson, and Cooladora. Thank you guys so much, as always, and I hope you guys like this little E3 hidden gems list too. Anyway, it is IceWire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. This is one of the free E3 videos I'm going to be releasing this week, so do stay tuned, and have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world. Bye!